What's good, people? It's your boy Hollywood Neil on Instagram, as well as the world famous Hollywood Neil on my YouTube page. Subscribe. What I want to talk to you all about today is one of the most underrated MCs, I would say, of all time to me, is G-Unit's member Lloyd Banks. How everybody packaged him, he was supposed to be like the second coming of 50 Cent. Lloyd Banks, say he has commercial album success, as well as a slew of like K-Slay mixtapes, DJ Who Kid, G-Unit Radio, all those mixtapes and everything like that. Guest appearances and everything like that, tours and all. So, Lloyd Banks is a successful selling artist from Hunger for More, Rotten Apple, Hunger for More 2, and, the Halloween Havoc or October mixtapes and all the stuff that he normally comes out with. And, like, to this day, single-hand, like, probably one of the best punchline kings that's out there. It's just like, to me, I just always tell people, like, to forget, like, people like Lloyd Banks is a forgotten giant. Like, this guy, yeah, he was overshadowed by 50 Cent, but the thing is, the rhymes and the bars, he's really an artist. Like, I always put him in that tier, like I say, with like Jay-Z, Fabulous, Jay-Z, Fabulous, Lloyd Banks, those type of MCs, because it's just like strictly bar for bar. They're not outlandish or going crazy, anything like that. They believe in the craft and very being like, quiet to themselves. And I know the persona, like, yo, these are like ladies man, woo it is, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes to music and bars, it's just rap punchlines, just real, taking them back. New York, you could tell they from New York. That's how they act and everything. But my thing is, like, I would say, like I'm saying with Lloyd Banks, he should literally utilize like social media, like, can relaunch him, boost him like very high, because he has a cult-like following. I know a lot of people like Banks and they always say, yeah, he's like this. He's a very good artist. I'm not gonna take none of that away from him, but I want him to be like very bigger. Like I say, I feel if he had a teamed up like with a Khaled or something like that, or hey, just join the Aftermath family or something like that, and he can really just relaunch himself and really be like in that conversation. Because I think like the game right now, everybody has like Kendrick, J. Cole and Drake, but nobody's not saying anything about Lloyd Banks. But that's like a giant, and at any time, if he really wakes up, he can really like take things over and disrupt like a tech company coming and stuff like that, disrupting the world and doing like the status quo. And I just really feel like Lloyd Banks, he got that potential, and we seen it. We seen him prove himself. We seen him with the bars he spit. We see him on Rap City the Basement. We see him entangled in rap beefs and stuff like that. We see him have the standard of bars. Like, he's very consistent. His raps, punchlines, it's just like amazing. It's like his rhyme scheming, storytelling. It's like, to me, it's like you have Big Daddy Kane mixed in with Big L, mixed in with a lot of them, and it's like, wow, like that dude is like probably the best. Like I said, I know he still believes in the crew. I know it's G-Unit over everything. I know that. It's just the fact that I really feel personally that Lloyd Banks can really be top tier MCs and really be in that top 10 category. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people say, yeah, Banks is this, like that, but he's still up under 50. Like, hey, Batman Robin, Superman versus Batman, however you see it and stuff like that, it could be a successful sidekick, or he can really make grounds for being his own type of boss. And like I said, I don't want him to lead a unit or anything like that. It's just the fact that, in my opinion, like, from listening to Banks for years, used to have to call my homeboy B White, DJ B White, to really, hey, do you got that G-Unit Radio? Do you got that Lloyd Banks? You know what I'm saying? Or, all that. We just sitting there reciting his verses. Man, it's just like, yo, like, Banks don't stop. Like, you could give him a 10-minute beat, and he's going to give you, like, magic coming out of there. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be like, whoa, it's gonna make you realize why you fell in love with hip hop. And with him, he showcased his lyrical ability. You know, I just really want like a big machine behind him. Like, some artists have like a big machine. I feel like his big machine should be sort of like a Tidal or a Spotify, or do a partnership like with a streaming platform that really just showcase like all of his lyrical ability. And then like whenever he puts stuff out, it's like, yo, like that dude Banks is like, man, he just really just bodied that, and really utilize like, This Is 50, World Star Hip Hop, Boss Up, all those types of sites and stuff like that, and you'll be like, yeah, like he's the truth. And I just really feel like I say in due time, I just know with people they have to grow on him. I think he should get his social media market game up and popping real strong, like on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and everything. Just keep rolling and stuff like that, and just really be like the focal point. And I really think he could take over. Like I say, from his body of work, from what we seen, it's like we want more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, come on, man, we want more. Like, you can't knock the 3 studio albums he have, and then the mixtapes. My goodness, man, he's like, ooh, he can make a mixtape. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I want him to really be in that top tier conversation. And I just want to see people's lists. You know what I'm saying? Like Lloyd Banks, they never really say anything about Lloyd Banks, but when he rap and stuff, and when you hear, you be like, yeah, I do remember that old school Lloyd Banks, or that old school G Unit, or this and that. I'm like, yeah, like with him, his bars got better with time. So I'm pretty sure you will learn to appreciate it. And you see like Lloyd Banks, and I want to see like a virtual album. Like I want to see like a crazy 3-way album like with Lloyd Banks, Fabulous, and Davies. You know what I'm saying? That would be like, you know, called like the Lyrical Emperors or something like that. Man, that would just sell so hard because it's still like a niche of people who really believe in bars, punchlines, metaphors, storytelling, all that wrapped in one. And I know, Lloyd Banks is the type of person that can produce it, and that is his lane. And like I say, it's just like a different, way of thinking. And like I say, a lot of people sleep on Lloyd Banks, but that's a forgotten giant. But I probably say he's probably one of the most underrated artists as well. And that's it. What I have, like my story, my thesis as well. Like I say, on Lloyd Banks. It's your boy Hollywood Neil. Get on www.heisdjtraw.com for hip hop blogs, content, live mix shows, liftoff, Hollywood Neil Underground Artist of the Day, and more things to come. And as well as my YouTube channel, Hollywood Neil, world famous Hollywood Neil. And like I say, y'all take it easy, man.